Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Math with Gustavus. In this lesson, we'll be dividing mixed numbers and whole numbers. Whenever you're dividing mixed numbers and whole numbers, there are three steps that I'm recommending. Step one, convert whole number to fraction. We do this by dividing the whole number by 1. Then step 2, we convert the mixed number to improper fractions. And then step 3, we divide the fractions. Let's jump right into number 1. So we have 6 2/3 divided by 2. So the first step is to convert our whole number to a fraction. We do this by dividing the whole number by 1. In this case, our whole number is 2, so it will be 2 divided by 1. Then we write back our operator, which is division. The next step, guys, we convert our mixed number to improper fraction. We do this by multiplying the denominator by the whole number, and then add that to the numerator. So it's 3 times 6, which is 18, and then 18 plus 2, that's 20. So it's 20 over 3. Now, guys, we are going to divide now. We're going to divide our fractions. Remember the steps in dividing fractions. If you don't remember how to divide fractions, I would have done several videos on dividing fractions. So take the time out and watch those videos and then come back to this lesson. When dividing fraction, we write the first fraction as is, that's 20 over 3. We write back that as is, then we change the division sign to multiplication. Afterwards, we reciprocate the second fraction. So the second fraction will now be 1 over 2. So the problem is no longer a division 1, but now a multiplication 1. Remember now, whenever you're multiplying fractions, you always look for the opportunity to reduce the fractions. Remember now. So we're going to look to reduce the 20 and the 3. We can't reduce that. Then look to reduce the 1 and the 2. Can't reduce that. Then we check along our diagonals, the 2 and the 20. As you can see, the 2 and the 20 can be reduced. So we will divide the 2 by 2 and also divide the 20 by 2. So it will be 2 into itself goes 1 time, and 2 into 20 goes 10 times. So we'll be left with 10 times 1, which is equal to 10, and then 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. We can convert this improper fraction to a mixed number by simply dividing the 3 into the 10. So 3 into 10, that goes 3 times, and that will leave us with a remainder of 1. And then we put back our denominator, which is 3. So the final answer for number 1 is 10 over 3 as an improper fraction, or 3 1/3 as a mixed number. Easy, right, guys? Very, very, very easy. It's going to become easier with more and more practice. Let's now focus on number 2. For number 2, guys, we have 7 divided by 3.5. Some persons might be able to look at this and see the answer, right? But for others, it requires steps, some working out. So let's do just that. Let's show the steps for this one. All right, so the whole number in this case is 7. So let's rewrite 7 as 7 over 1. So 7 over 1 is now a fraction. Then we can write back our division in the first step. And then we change our 3.5 to an improper fraction. So it's 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 1, 7, and that's 7 over 2. Some persons might ask, why not convert the division to multiplication and then reciprocate? For some persons, that might be challenging. That is to do 2 steps in 1. However, if you are proficient at doing this, then you might do 2 steps in 1. But if you're just starting out, I don't recommend doing 2 steps in 1. All right, let's go to the next step now, where we divide. This is where we convert our division to multiplication by following these steps. So we write the first fraction as is. So it's 7 over 1. Afterwards, we change our division sign to multiplication. Afterwards, we reciprocate the second fraction. So it's to be 2 over 7. Afterwards, we look to reduce our cancel. So we compare numerators and denominators. So here we have 7 and 1, can't be reduced. Here we have 2 and 7, can't be reduced. Then we look along our diagonals. We see 7 and 7, yes. So the highest common factor of 7 and 7 would be 7 itself. So it's 7 to 7, that goes one time, and 7 to itself goes one time. So we are left with 1 times 2. We do that by multiplying our numerators. 1 times 2, that will give us 2. And then we multiply our denominators. 1 times 1, which will give us 1. So we were left with 2 over 1, which is the same thing as 2. So the perfect thing right here is to leave it as a whole number, which is equal to 2. All right, guys, good job in working this question along with me. Now let's turn our attention to number 3. All right, number 3. So number 3 is 7 1/3 divided by 8. Again, the step is to what? First convert our whole number to a fraction by dividing by 1. So that will simply be 8 over 1. All right, then we convert our mixed number to a improper fraction. So it's 3 times 7, which is 21 plus 2, that's 22 over 3. Afterwards, we need to write back our first fraction as it, so it's 22 over 3. Then we change our division sign to multiplication. Then we reciprocate the second fraction, which is what? 1 over 8. All right, guys. Then we look to see if we can cancel or reduce anything. So let's compare our 22 and 3 can't reduce there. Our 1 and 8 can't reduce there. Then we check along our diagonals, 22 and 8. Yes, we can. We can divide by 2, right? So 2 into 22, that goes 11 times, and 2 into 8, that goes 4 times. Let's check our next diagonal, which is 1 and 3. Can't reduce there. When you can't reduce any further, then we multiply our numerators. So our numerators are 1 and 11. So let's multiply them. So it's 11 times 1, that gives us 11, and then multiply 3 times 4, our denominators, that will give us 12. So our final answer for number 3 is 11 over 12. So good job, guys. Good job for keeping up. Good job for understanding. Please post a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up so far, and share your thoughts in the comment section as well. Let's do one more, number 4, and then you get a chance to express to me that you understand what you would have learned so far. So let's look at number 4. Our whole number in number 4 is 4 itself, right? So we divide 4 by 1, and by doing that, we convert it to a fraction. So it's 4 over 1. Then we write our division sign. Then we convert our mixed number to proper by multiplying 3 times 4, 12, plus 1, 13. So it's 13 over 3. All right, the next step now, guys, is to convert this to a multiplication problem. So we write our first fraction as is, then we change our division to multiplication. Afterwards, we reciprocate the second fraction, right? So that's 3 over 13. When the problem is now multiplication 1, you look to see if there's an opportunity to cancel or to reduce, right? So let's compare our 4 and 1, can't work. Then let's compare our 3 and 13, can't work. Check along our diagonals, can't work. None of them can't work, can't be reduced. So what we'll do next, guys, is to multiply our numerator. So we multiply our numerators 4 times 3, that will give us 12. And then we multiply our denominators 1 times 13, and that will give you 13. So our final answer for number 12 is 12, or number 4 rather, is 12 over 13. Good job, guys. You have done a wonderful job in viewing and following this video. Now, guys, it is your turn to express to me that you understood what we have done so far. So here are 2 questions for you. So you're going to work these 2 questions. And as usual, don't be selfish. Share it with everybody within your contact. And share this video with them as well, and encourage them to complete these questions and then post their answers in the comment section. If there are any thoughts to the video in general, whichever way you think the channel can grow and improve as we walk together going forward, as we grow together, will be much appreciated. Thank you very much for viewing, and see you guys very soon as more content will be releasing in the near future. Thank you very much, guys, for viewing. See you soon.